Pahari schools for painting. Pahari denotes helio-mountainous in origin. Pahari school of painting includes towns such as Pasoli, Pule, Kangra, Kullu, Chamba, Monput, Mirpur, Mandi, Bilaspur, Jammu, and other in the middle of Western Himalaya, which emerged as the center of the painting from 17th to 19th century. Beginning at Pasoli with a coarsely flamboyant style, it blossomed into the most exquisite, sophisticated style of Indian painting, known as Kangra school, throughout the Gilay or pre-Kangra phase. Unlike the distinguished stylistic feature of Mughal Deccan Rajasthani school, Pahari painting demonstrates challenge in their territorial classification. Though all the above center craft represent individualistic characteristics in painting throughout the depiction of nature. Beginning at Basoli with coarsely flamboyant style and blossom into the most exquisite sophisticated style of Indian painting, known as Kangra school, to the Gulair or pre-Kangra phase. Unlike the distinguished stylistic feature of Mughal Deccan and Rajasthani school, Pahari painting demonstrates challenge in their territorial classification. Though all the above center crafted precisely individualistic characteristics in painting to a depiction of nature, architecture, figurable type, facial feature, personal preference for the particular color, and such other things, they do not develop as independent schools with distinctive style. Development independent school with distinctive style. Paucity of data material colorful and inscription also prevent informed categorization. The emergence of the Pahari school remains unclear, though scholars have cautiously proposed the theory concerning its beginning and influence. It is widely accepted the Mughals and Rajasthani style of painting were known in the hills, probably the example of provincial style and family relationship of hills Raja with the royal court of Rajasthan. However, the flamboyant bold Basoli-like stylishness is understood to be the earliest prevailing pictorial language. G.N. Goswami, one of the most significant scholars of the Pahari schools of painting, has attributed the shaping of Pahari style from Krishna's series but Bhagwan Puran N.C. Mehta collection, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, India. The simplicity of Basoli to poetic lyricisms, a refinement of Kangra to ingenuity of a family of artists through his scholarly approach of family as the basis of style. The central argument is that the family of Pandit Shiv was chiefly responsible for the course of Pahari painting. He argued that identifying Pahari painting on the basis of region could be misleading as political boundary always fluid. This argument is also true for Rajasthani school as attribution to merely by region create vagueness and several disparity remain unexplained. Hence, if a family of artists is considered as a star bearer, justification of multiple strands of a style can be accommodated within the same region and school. School agreed that in the early 18th century, the style of Sioux family and other confronted to the Basoli idol. However, from middle of the 18th century, the style transformed through the pre-Kangra phase, maturing into Kangra style. This abrupt transformation of style and beginning of experimentation that gave rise to varied stylistic ideas related to different Pahari centers. Laras have been responsible by various artists, farmers, and painters, especially Mughal style that were introduced in the Pahari kingdom. This sudden arrival of painting, which might have been introduced through Lula artists trade or any such agency or even impact on local artists, and profoundly influenced their painting language. Most scholars now dispute the earlier hypothesis that the sudden change was caused and initiated by the migration of artists from the Mughal ateliers. For me, it was the naturalism in this painting that appealed to the sensibility of Pahari artists. Composition worked out from the relative point of view shows some painting with decorative margins. Themes that include recording the daily routine, important occasion from the line of kings, creation of new prototype of female, firm and idealized face are all associated with this newly emerging style that gradually matured to the Kamara's face. Rama and Sita in the Forest, Kamara 70 Douglas Barrett Collection, UK. Basoli School. The first and most dramatic examples of work from the hill state is from Basoli. From 1670 to 1690, Kirpal Pal, an enlightened prince, ruled the state. Under him, Basoli developed distinct and magnificent style. It is characterized by the strong use of primary color, a warm yellow, filling the background horizon, stylized treatment vegetation, raised white paint, imitating the representation of pearl and ornament. However, the most significant characteristic of Basoli painting is use of small, shiny green particles of the beetle wings to delineate jewelry and simulate the effect of the emerald in their vibrant palette and elegance. They share the aesthetic of the 12 Panchashika groups of painting of Western India. The most popular theme of Basoli painter was Rasa Manjari of Bhanu Datta and 1694-95. Devida Arthur Khan carpenter painter that the magnificent series for his patron Kirpal Kaur. Akbar Puran and Bangamala were other popular themes. Artists do also paint the photo of local kings and their consort, courtier, astrologer, medicants. Rasa Manjari Basoli 1720 British Museum, London, UK. Rama given away his position Ayodhya Kanda, Sangri Ramayan 1690 to 1700 Los Angeles County Museum of Art, USA. Curtis and Naidawar artists atelier from Basel French will spread to other hill states such as Chamba and Kulu, giving rise to local variation of the Basuri color. A new style of painting came in vogue during 1690. The 1730, which was refers to as Guler Kangra phase. Arting during this period indulged in experimentation and improvisation, refined result and molded into Kangra style. Hence, originating in Basooli, the style gradually spread to other hill states of Manpur, Nurpur, Kullu, Mandi, Bilaspur, Chamba, and Gulera in Kangra. This Sanskrit epic Ramayana was one of the favorite texts of the hill artist Basooli as well as Kullu. This said derives its name from the Sangri, the place of residence of a branch of the Kullu royal family patron, formerly possession of this set. This work of Kullu artists were influenced in varying degree by the style of Basooli and Bilaspur. Rama learned of his exile and prepared to live Ayodhya with his wife Sita and brother Lakshmana. Maintaining equanimity of mind, Rama indulges in his last act of giving away his possession. In request of Rama, his brother pile up belonging, and crowd begin to gather to receive the largesses of their beloved Rama jewelry, sacrificial vessel, 1,000 cows, and other treasures. Rama gave away his possessing Ayodhya and Kunda Sangri in 1690 to 1700, Los Angeles County Museum of Art, USA. Rama and Lakshmana following sage Vishwamitra to the forest. Bal Ramayana, Bal Kanda Sangri Ramayana 1680-1680, Raja Raghbir Singh Collection Sangri, Kullu Valley, India. Set apart on the left are the two princes with Sita, standing on a carpet with a crowd of recipients. Moving towards them, the painter carefully introduced different types. Exclusive Brahmin, courtier, prominent servant of the royal household. The bounteous gift represented a pile of gold garment on the carpet, and crowned calves unaware of the moment events. Beseeching, looking at the Rama with neck stretched, gaze fixed and mouth wide open. The gravity of the situation seems to portray to varying expression. The serene but gently smiling Rama queried Lakshmana on a pencil. Sita Brahmin, willing to receive but with no pleasure, neither with expression of disbelief and gratitude, taking pleasure in achieving fine effects. That is delightful defect. Taking pleasure in achieving fine effects. That is delightful defect the inspiration of the common. Rama is holding out stippled bird here on the cheek and the chin of Brahmins. Tilak marked jewelry and weapon. Another painting from the same side appear Rama and Lakshmana accompanying sage Vishwamitra to the forest to depict the demon who would distress the hermit for disturbing their meditative practice and contaminating their ritual. Interesting feature of the painting representation animal, stealthy prowling behind trees, half hidden in the heavy outgrowth, and a clever fragmentary photo of wolf on the left and tiger on the right by Art is not only the real character of the forest as a thick, impenetrable jungle populated with ferocious animals hiding everywhere, but also add an emotive value to the painting regarding the extraordinary courage of the two young prince. The fractional representation of animal as mystery to the work there is a possibility of being demons in disguise. Guler School, the first quarter of the 18th century, saw a complete transformation in the Basori style, initiating the Guler Kangra feast. This feast was a period in Guler, a high-ranking branch of Kangra royal family, under the patronage of Raja Govardhan Chand 1744 to 1772. Guler artist Pandit Siu with his son Manak and Nain attributed the changing the course of painting around 1730 to 40 to a new style, usually referred to as Free Kangra or Guler Kangra Kalam. This style is more refined, subdued, and elegant compared to the bold white telly of the Basori style, though initiated by Manik, also from Manipur's brothers named Sukh, and became the court painter Raja Balwant Singh of Jasrota. He is responsible for shaping the Guler school emphatically. The most mature version of this style entered Kangra during the 1780s, developing into Kangra school, while the offshoot of Basuri continued in Chamba and Kullu, India. Balwant Singh in 1950, Victorian and Albert Museum, London, UK. Son and grandson of Manik and Ensuk worked at many other centers and are responsible for the finest example of Pahari painting. Guler appear to have a long tradition of painting. Among all Pahari schools, there is evidence that artists were working in Haripur Guler ever since the reign of Dalip Singh, 1695 to 1740. As many of his and his son Bishan Singh portrait dating back to earlier than 1730, before beginning of the Guler Kangra phase can be found. Bishan Singh died during the lifetime of his father Dalip Singh. His younger brother Govardhan Chand ascended to the throne that witnessed a change in painting style. Manak's most outstanding work is a set of Git Govinda painted in 1730 Guler, retaining some of the elements of Basoli style. Most strikingly lavish use of beetles, ring casing. Nain-Suk appeared to have left his hometown in Guler, moved to Jasrota. He is believed to have initially worked on Mian Zorawar Singh, whose son and successor, Balwant Singh, and Jasrota was to become his greatest patron. Nain-Suk celebrated picture of Balwant Singh are unique in the kind of visual record they offer of the patron of Balwant Singh's portrait engaged in various activities, performing puja, serving a building site, sitting in the camp wrapped in a quilt because of the cold weather, and so on. The artist gratifies patron obsession by painting him on every possible occasion. Nine's genius was for individualistic portraiture that became a salient feature of the Indian Pahari style. Krishna embracing gopis, Gita, Govind Bullet, 1760 to 1765. NCERT collection, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, India. His palette comprised delicate pastels, shade with daring expanse of white or grey. Manako too did numerous portraits of this enthusiastic patron, Raja Govardhan Chand and his family. Prakash and success of the Govardhan Chand shared his father's passion for art and had son of Manuku, Nenuku, Kushala, Fattu and Gaudhu as artists in his court.